Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day and are doing well. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you, wait for it, my Lego Disney castle. Now this was a gift from my husband for Christmas, but he literally surprised me with this because he did not give this to me until January 1st. So I had something fun to start my new year with. So I had wanted this for, I think it's been out for 2 or 3 years. So from whenever it first came out was when I wanted it, and I would go to the Lego store all the time just to look at it and go, oh, I would love to own that. But it is very pricey and it's very big. So I was like, do I really need it? Do we have room for it in our home? Like all these things. And my husband would always talk me out of it. He's like, no, you should wait. You know, one day you can get it. But little did I know he was actually going to surprise me at Christmas time with this. So I'm so excited. Now on Instagram, I had been showing on my stories my progress of building it. So I started building it day 1, January 1st, and I was pretty much done the entire thing within a week. I only had like a couple pages left of the instruction manual, but then life got really busy and I didn't have time to continue building it until the end of January. But it was worth the wait because once I was done like building it, I was like, oh my goodness, it looks spectacular. And I really wanted to share the end result with you guys since I've been showing the lead up on my Instagram story. So I took a photo of me holding the castle, which honestly, I was so scared I was gonna drop it when I was holding it, but luckily I didn't drop it. And I asked if you guys would like to see, you know, more in-depth detail, like photos or video of the castle, because there's so many cool, unique details and references to Disney movies in the castle. Lego kind of thought of everything when they did and designed this Disney Lego castle. I got so many comments on the photo saying, yes, we'd love to see more photos. And I also got a lot of private messages from you guys saying, please film a video of this. So I was like, yes, I will totally film a video of this because it is just so magical. And this castle is truly worth every penny. So it is a couple $100s. It's kind of expensive, but if you are a Disney lover like me or just a fairy tale lover, this castle is such a must to have in your home. Now, without further ado, I am going to take you away to see this beautiful Disneyland castle.
So the footage you're seeing here will be a little bit from my cell phone and my Instagram stories, and it's just basically showing you kind of my work in progress of this Lego Disney castle. So I hope you enjoy seeing this.
I feel so accomplished. I just finished part 1 and now I'm on bake number 2. So this is kind of looking at like what I'm going to create with bake 2. And that's kind of what I have so far, which is right here, which is neat. And you guys can tell this does actually take quite a bit of time. So I'm excited out. This will be a project I'll work on over the next couple of days. But look, it's the frog prince. So cute. So this is what I accomplished last night. And this is what I still have to build for, I think I'm on bake 4 now, or like part 4. So it's starting to look like a castle, so I'm quite excited about it. Right, so I took a break and then I went back to it and I've completed this part, which is the side, which looks kind of cool. So it's really looking like a...
The instruction manual is really easy to follow, and I found it, to be honest, the whole process relatively easy to build the castle. I never really got stumped or confused on anything. It was a very seamless experience putting everything together, and I enjoyed it so much.
And now let's dive into looking at the castle.
Now, to introduce you to this lovely castle, we have a very special friend near the front door, and of course, it is no other than Mickey Mouse. And he's there with his lovely, cheerful smile on his face and his cute classic tuxedo suit, which is super cute. He has that cheerful yellow bow tie, his cute little jacket, and the red pants, and the cute little shoes. So he just looks so cute in there. Another reason why I liked Mickey going here is whenever you go to the parks, He's usually around the entrance when the park first opens, and he just makes you feel so welcome and greeted like you're seeing an old friend. So he just had to go at that front entrance. Now, as we move up, we're gonna head into a couple other special details that you're gonna see of the castle. So the first thing I have to show you is the clock tower, which is right at the front, right above Mickey. And this is such a beautiful detail. I also love that it's very close to midnight. So since it's Cinderella's castle, it makes sense. And actually, what's cute too is there's another clock in here. You'll see it later. It's also set to almost striking midnight, which I think is super cute. Now, you can also see here, there's some lovely details here. And what's kind of fun when you're building these castles and like any kind of Lego set is when you're looking at these pieces, you have no idea what they're going to actually look like once they're built. And it's like right before your eyes, all of a sudden, these pieces of Lego, these pieces of brick suddenly transform into like this work of art, which is like crazy and cool at the same time. That's basically how I felt building the clock tower. So this Lego castle measures over 29.1 inches high and 18.8 inches wide. So it is quite big. It's very intricately detailed and it's adorned with different exciting Disney themed features and functions, which is really, really fun. It has that beautiful entrance detail that you guys saw, and then the beautiful towers, just so much like the original Cinderella's castle in Walt Disney World. Now, we do have a little special friend who's kind of flying over and about the towers, which let's go see what she's up to. So, of course, here we have little Tinkerbell, and I thought it'd be fun to have her kind of hanging out around the castle, kind of keeping an eye out on everybody who's probably entering into the castle, like a secret guard maybe. So Tinkerbell in the Lego form is so cute. She looks really fun, and she has her cute little outfit on and her beautiful magic wand. And I love the green. It's the perfect Tinkerbell green. So super, super cute little detail of her. The 4-story main building and the 5-story main tower each contain rooms brimming with enchanting elements to explore, each inspired by classic Disney animated features, which I will get into later for you guys to see because those tend to be hidden behind the castle. But first, let's look at this gorgeous 5-story tower and all the little details in it. When you're building this, you don't kind of realize what it's actually looking like. You kind of see the bricks and the little Lego pieces in a different way. And once, well, at least for me, once I finish building it, I'm like in awe because I'm like, you suddenly see it in a different perspective, in a different way. So it just looked so cool. I love the little window details they have here, the trellis details, the gold accents, the flags. So much detail in just these little bricks once you join them all together. Now, of course, no Cinderella's castle would be complete without fireworks. So right here in the main tower, we have a little window that shoots out fireworks. So they're little crystals that Lego used, and they're kind of very colorful, and there might even be a nice stash behind the castle, some extra fireworks. In Walt Disney World, the actual Cinderella castle stands at 189 feet tall. Outside, it's very similar to the castle you see here. There's the Disney family crest, the clock, and a couple other little fun accents. Now, I'm going to take you back down a little bit, and I'm going to show you our nod to our first Disney feature film, which is none other than Brave. So what's really cute is that hiding behind Tinkerbell and some of the towers is a little scene from Brave with the arrows and her bow, and it's super, super cute. So I'll let you take a little look at that right now. Now, on Christmas Day, my husband gave me a special small Lego box to open. And what I didn't realize is that this was a clue to a much bigger present that was yet to come. So this is Cinderella's carriage, and it also comes with a cute little house. I didn't show any pictures of the little house it came with because it's really small. The coach part, the carriage, is like the statement piece of it, and it's so cute. So you have this cute little horse, and he's just kind of prancing around. And then over by him, you also have the fairy godmother with her magic wand. And she looks super cute with her little capelet and the little star details on her dress. And I just love that bow. I mean, you have to have that bow on her, right? So she's just riding along. And then inside the carriage, if we head on over there, we have a very special guest and very well suited to this castle. It's actually, of course, Cinderella. And she looks really sweet, full of excitement and glee. Maybe she's off to a special dance, who knows? And yeah, I just love this carriage. So this isn't included with the Disney castle, but I'm showing it to you because my husband gave it to me as part of this Christmas present. The next nod to a special Disney film is found on the side of the castle close to the main bridge. Now there's two little frogs. Any guesses on what it might be from? If you guessed The Princess and the Frog, you would be correct. And they're just hanging out there. There's a cute little crown in the back behind them, and they look very much in love and very happy. And as we kind of go up here, you're going to see a couple more details, and it's going to lead us to, behind the castle doors. And you can already see there's a lot to be found and a ton of detail that's packed in here. The actual Cinderella castle in Walt Disney World is made of concrete, steel, cement, and fiberglass. Cinderella's castle is gray, blue, and gold and features 5 glittering mosaics and 13 gargoyles. It took 18 months to build, and it was completed July of 1971. Would you like to go on a magic carpet ride? Well, as soon as you come into the castle and you head over to the left side, you're gonna find a magic carpet and a magic lamp, which are hiding near the tower side. So this is such a cute detail, and I loved Aladdin as a little girl. That was like one of my favorite movies. Now, behind here, we have a lovely vase with some pretty flowers in. Maybe enchanted roses, you never know. And then, oh, who's this? Oh, he looks quite startled. Oh my goodness, there's a knight there, so there's definitely a guard on duty here. And it seems that Donald stumbled upon him accidentally. Now, Donald is so cute. I love his little feather details. So sweet. Now, let's head on over to the grand main hall. What you'll see first is this beautiful mosaic tile ballroom floor. It just is so pretty. Up above it, we have a glittering, shining, exquisite chandelier, which looks really cute too. And then behind it, we have Mickey Mouse. If you might see him, he's just hanging there. You can see a little bit of his hand. And then I also have these lovely little flames going strong to light your way through the castle halls. Now, oh my goodness, is that Daisy Duck? Oh no, she looks a little bit startled by the knight on duty, but I'm sure she has nothing to worry about. I don't think she's up to any trouble. And also, how cute is that bow that she's wearing? It's such a sweet detail. Now, this guard, he looks pretty cool too, and he has that big blue feather on top of him, which I think is really fun. Behind the guard on duty, the knight on duty, we have shields, of course, and they look really neat and really fun with the different crests and symbols on them as well. And then there's that beautiful grandfather clock. It's very ornately detailed. And look, I promised you, it's also set to nearly midnight. So hopefully Cinderella is making her way back home. So I love this grandfather clock. I think it looks really cool, and I like how it's tucked away. Now let's head on over to the next floor where you'll see some other special nods to Disney movies. Now, here we have Minnie Mouse, and it looks like she's a big fan of Beauty and the Beast because she's hanging out in the Beauty and the Beast room. So there we have the magic rose, and then we have Lumiere and a beautiful window display. Now, Lumiere, he looks really cool. He has, all his classic features, and he's up on top of a door. So that looks really cool. And of course, we have Minnie Mouse, as I said, and she looks really cute in her polka dot dress. You gotta rock those dots, right? I just love the little flounce detail of her skirt too. Super cute and super detailed. Now we'll head on over to the kitchen component, and this kitchen is actually inspired by the kitchen in The Little Mermaid. So if you remember that scene with Sebastian and the chef, this is what this little kitchen is mimicking, which I think is very cute. So you have a really nice oven. It's good to go. There's a cute little carrot there too. And we have a fun little broom detail, which is cute. And maybe that's a nod to another movie. You never know. And whoa, would you look at that? Is that a magic pumpkin? Well, maybe it's not magic just yet, but with Fairy Godmother out in the entrance, you never know what can happen. So of course you have some kitchen supplies here, some knives, some bowls, different things like that, which is cool. Now let's head on up a little bit more to the next level where we have a spinning wheel. Any guesses on what the spinning wheel could be from? If you guess Sleeping Beauty, you would definitely be right. What's neat about this spinning wheel too is that it actually does spin. It's so cool when Lego incorporates little movements to their pieces. So fun. Now this next room is inspired by Fantasia, and this is probably one of my favorite rooms just because I love how well thought out this room is. You have the broomsticks and the buckets, you have the sorcerer's hat, and you have the magic book that's inside the chest right there. So cool. So I love the details here, and it definitely makes you think of Fantasia, does it not? Moving on up, we're led into the royal bedroom, which has some beautiful curtains drawn up a little bit, and this majestic royal bed, which looks very cozy if you're a Lego figurine. So this looks really neat. I like the accents on it as well. Heading over to the next room, we have a scene from the movie Tangled, and you'll notice that there's a golden brush and a pair of scissors. Now what's also cool, behind the chest, you'll see where the fireworks are. So that's really neat, and I have maybe a couple little extra firework pieces inside the chest too. I thought it was a good place to put the extra ones because hey, what if you run out of fireworks? You can't have that happen. And the last room I have to share with you is from the movie Snow White. And this room is also really cool. But I think, to be honest, all the rooms really are. Now, of course, you have that magic mirror, and it is a working mirror. So when you look at it, you do see a reflection in it, which is pretty darn cool. Below it, you have, well, I hope it's not actually poison, but you do have that poison red apple with a little cute leaf detail, and it's hanging out inside a goblet.
Anyway, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my Lego Disney castle. It is inspired by the Cinderella castle in Walt Disney World in Florida, and I've never actually seen that castle in real life, but just judging by how gorgeous this castle is, I'm sure it's even more spectacular in real life. I've only ever gone to Sleeping Beauty's castle in Disneyland, which I just adore. It's so beautiful and romantic, which Lego, if you're watching, I would love a Sleeping Beauty castle now. Like, I'm sure I can make the room. Anyway, I would love to know your guys' thoughts on this Lego Disney castle. What do you think of it? Did you like all the references to the different movies? Any movies you wish they referenced on here? And let me also know if you're as into Lego and Disney like me. Anyway, have a wonderful day, you guys. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.